Hello everyone, good morning. Today we will start with your 7th chapter, that is kinds of nouns. So before knowing about the kinds of nouns, you have to know what you mean by nouns, yes? And also before that, you have to know why we need to learn about nouns. Where do you use, yes? So you have already got in class 3 the parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. Yes, you have already got. What are they? Noun, pronoun, adjective, verbs, adverbs, preposition, conjunction, interjection. These are the 8 parts of speech. You will have to learn about all of them. But today we are going to learn about what? Noun. I will show you one example where we use these parts of speech. Like example, Raju is playing football. Here, this one is the noun. Okay? Is. This one is the verb. This is the helping verb. This is the main verb. Okay? This is the main verb. This is the helping verb. Next, football. This is also what? Noun. So, in this way, we use parts of speech. Yes? So, I hope you have understood till here. So, now you will learn about noun. Okay? So, what do you mean by noun? Noun is a naming word. Okay? Everything in the world has a name. Yes? So, noun is what? A naming word. So, it can be name of a person, place, animal, thing. Like teacher, this is what? Noun. And if I name the teacher, then also it will be what? Noun. Man, girl, Rahul. These are all what? Name of a person. So, it will be what? Noun. Place like you can write Delhi, you can write school, park, everything. The name of a place, it will be what? Noun. Okay. Animal like dog you can write, cat, tiger. And also if we name the cat as Leo, then also it will be what? Noun. Because we have named the cat. Things like pen, book. This book is also a noun. Have you understood? What do you mean by noun? It can be name of a person, place, animal or thing. Okay. Now you will learn about the different kinds of nouns. So there are different kinds of nouns like common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun. Okay. Now you will learn about common noun and proper noun. So what do you mean by common noun? Common or general names of people, animals, places or things are called common nouns. And what do you mean by proper noun? Particular name of person, animal, place or thing. Okay. And also you can remember easily because proper noun always starts with capital letter. Okay. For example, if we say general name of people, we can say girl. Okay. Girl will be common noun. But if we know the name of the girl like Ria, then this one will be proper and it also starts with what? Capital letter. Understood? So common noun will be girl and if we know the name of the girl then it will be proper. Okay. Now animals. Animals like we can say dog. Okay. This will be common. But if we know the name of the dog, okay, like Tom, then this one will be proper noun because we know the name of the dog. Okay. This is the particular name. Next is what? Place. Place we can write what? School. There are many schools. Yes, it will be common. We don't know the particular name. But if we say St. Joseph School, Mirza, we are referring only to this school. Yes, this is the particular name. Yes, so it will be proper noun. Understood? And it also what? Starts with capital letter. From there only you can understand. Yes. Now, what is written? Things. So, things like book. If I say book, there are many books. Yes. So, if I say book, then this one will be what? Common noun. But if I name the book like Midnight Children, suppose the name of the book is what? Midnight's Children. This is what? Proper noun because the name of the book is written, particular name. Understood the difference? If the name of the girl we don't know, there are many girls, so it will be common. But if we know the name of the girl Ria, there is only particular girl, yes. Dog, it will be common. But if we know the name Tom. School, many schools. But if we know the particular name of the school, then it will be proper. Understood? So now we will be doing the exercises. Before that I will explain you why certain nouns are used in this column and why certain nouns are used in this column. Okay. So here we are using the general names of people, places and things, and here the special names, okay, of people, places and things. So here what is given? Cottage. Cottage, it can refer to any cottage. So we are using cottage, okay, general what? Place. Now mall, road. Here this is specific, it is the particular name of a place, so we will write here, okay. Grandparents, we all have grandparents, it is not referring to particular grandparents, so we will write here, okay. Next, my teacher, any teacher we can say. So teacher will be general people, but if we name the teacher Mr. Gupta, this one will be what? Special people. Here you will write Lucknow, this is what? Particular name of a place, so you will write here, okay. So I hope you have understood this part. Now question number 8. Give a common noun for each set of proper nouns. One has been done for you. So you already know what do you mean by common noun and what do you mean by proper nouns. Common noun, it is the general names. This is what? Particular name. Okay. So this one is already done for you. Jayanti, Manisha, Hema, Rashmi. These are proper nouns and you have to give a common noun for them. So what? These are names of what? Girls. So you will write here girls. Okay. Number 2. Manish, Jaydev, Karan, Vijay. These are name of boys. So you will write the common noun boys. Okay. Nepal, England, France, Mexico. These are name of countries. So you will write here countries. Alright. Next, number 4. Rajasthan, Nagaland, Punjab, Sikkim. These are what? Name of states. Okay. So you will write here. Okay. Next, number 5. Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, Mount Fuji, Kilimanjaro. These are name of mountains. So you will write here. Next, number 6. Pacific, Indian, Atlantic. These are what? Oceans. Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. You have got in EVS. So this will be here. Okay. Oceans. Next, number 7. Mercury, Neptune, Venus, Earth. These are what? These are name of the planets. So you will write the common noun planets here. Number 8. January, June, October, March. These are what? These are names of months. Months will be the common noun. So in this way 9, 10, 11, 12 you will do it by yourself in your book. Okay. In your book. Now you will learn about collective nouns. So by the word collective you can understand that something that is in group. Yes. So what do you mean by collective noun? Nouns that refer to people, animals and things as a group. When you refer to what? Not place, okay? Remember, people, animals or things in a group, then we say collective noun. Collective means you know only. When you collect something, that means what? You collect in group. Yes. So for example, a herd of elephants. When you see a group of elephants, you will use the collective noun herd. A herd of buffaloes also. For cows also you will use the collective noun herd. This is the collective noun, okay. For the group of what? Herbivorous animals mainly we use herd, okay. A pack of dogs. For dogs, group of what? Wolves. We use what? Collective noun pack. Understood? For students what we use? A group of students in a class. So for students, group of students, we will use the collective noun what? Class. Okay. Next, shoes. Shoes you know only. There are what? Pair of shoes. Not 1, 2. Yes. So we will use the collective noun pair. Understood? Now number B. Find the collective nouns in this word grid. The clues will help you. So you already know what do you mean by collective noun. If we say a dash of wolves, for a group of wolves, what we will say? It starts with P. So the word will be pack. Okay, a pack of wolves. You will circle it here and you will write. Okay, you will do this one also in your book. Number 2, a dash of birds. So what? A flock of birds. For a group of birds, we use the collective noun flock. Okay. Number 3, a dash of bees. For bees, for group of bees, you know. So what collective noun you will use? And it starts with what? S. So it will be swarm, this one. Number 4, a dash of grapes. For grapes, we use bunch. This one you already know, a bunch of grapes. Number 5, a dash of fish. For fish, we use what? Shoal, a shoal of fish. 6, a pride of lions. For lions, group of lions, we use pride. Number 7, puppies. You know puppies, small babies of the dog. So for puppies you will use what? Liter. A liter of puppies. Okay. And the remaining one, 12, you will do it by yourself. You have to circle it here also. Okay. Now you will learn about abstract nouns. Okay. These are the 4 kinds of nouns. Okay. So nouns that refer to ideas, feelings, thoughts. These are what? Abstract nouns. Like the things which you cannot see or cannot what? Touch. That type of nouns are called abstract nouns. It can refer to certain ideas, your feelings, happiness. You're happy. Yes, happiness. Happy is not abstract noun. But if we change into happiness, that will be abstract noun. Friendship. From friend we can change into what? Friendship to make it abstract noun. Sadness. So it can refer to qualities like what? Kindness. Someone who is very kind. Kind is not abstract. But if we change into what? By adding suffix NESS into kindness, that will be what? Abstract noun. Goodness. Bravery. So you can easily remember that the things which you cannot what? See. You cannot touch, that are what? Abstract nouns. Your happiness. Can you see? Can you touch? No. You can only feel happiness. Friendship, you cannot see, you cannot touch. Sadness, no. Kindness, goodness, bravery, these are quality, you cannot touch or see. Understood the difference? Okay. Now, circle the nouns that you cannot touch or see. Underline the nouns that you can touch and see. The nouns that you cannot touch or see, you already know that are abstract nouns. So, you will circle that nouns, and the nouns that you can touch and see, you have to underline. Okay. This one, pin. Pin you can see, you can touch, so that is why you have to underline it. Baby, you can touch and see. Book, you can touch and see. Power, someone's strength, someone force, you cannot see, you cannot touch, so you will circle it. Okay. House, you can touch and see, you will underline it in this way. Fate, belief, you cannot see and touch. Okay. Man, you can see. Honesty, no. Honesty we just say, we cannot see or touch. Depth, deepness, we cannot see and touch. Pen, we can see and touch. Yes. Fear, no. Student, yes. Pride, no. Knowledge, someone knowledge, we cannot see or touch. Thirst, thirst for knowledge, you cannot see and touch. Pain, no. Vase, yes, you can see and touch. Strength, no. So in this way you will do the remaining one. Okay. You will do it in your book. So I have already taught you that with the help of suffixes you can what? Make abstract nouns. With if you add suffix ness, NESS, then you can make what? Kindness, darkness, happiness. Yes, I have already told you. So number C. C number you have to do in your copy. Okay, in your copy you will do it. Add suitable suffixes to the words given in the box to form abstract nouns. Use each of them in sentences of your own. Write them in your notebook. So you have to write in your notebook. First you have to add suffixes. Foolish. With foolish, what suffix we can add? We can add ness. Foolishness. Friend, friendship. Sad, sadness. Die, death. Inform, information. Beautiful, beauty. Deep, depth. Punish, punishment. Neighbor, neighborhood. Absent, absence. So we have made this abstract nouns with the help of suffixes. Okay, now you have to make sentences with these words. So you will write C number in your English 2 copy. Foolishness. So what sentence you can make? I was shocked at his foolishness. Friendship. True friendship is rare. Sadness. Her sadness was so intense that she couldn't weep. Death. The news of his sudden death had shocked me completely. You can make your sentences by yourself also. Information. We need accurate information. Beauty. So this line is very famous. So you will write a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Depth. We tried to reach the maximum depth. Punishment. He deserves that punishment. In this way you will make sentences. This too you will do it by yourself. Neighborhood, absence. Okay. Now number D. Find and circle the opposites of these abstract nouns in the word grid. These are the abstract nouns given and you have to find the opposite of it. Okay, this one you can do it in your book only. Bravery. For bravery, what will be the opposite word? Cowardice. Yes, someone who is brave, someone who is coward. So you will circle here and you will write here. Weakness, what? It will be strength. Okay. politeness, someone who is very polite, behavior is polite, so it will be what? Rudeness. Okay, this one. Truth, lies. Reward, punishment. Okay, and 6, 7, 8 you will find it and write here. Now question number E, classify the nouns in this passage into proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns and abstract nouns. So you have already learned about what? Proper noun, common noun, collective noun and abstract noun. Now you have to find out, okay, from this passage. Here, mother took her class of students to the zoo on Sunday. Mother, we don't know the name of the mother, yes? So it will be common. Class, group, so it will be collective, C-O-L you will write, okay? Students, common, C-O-M. Jew, common, we don't know the name of the Jew. Sunday, proper, yes. If we say days, that will be common. But if we name the day as Sunday, it will be proper, okay. There was a crowd of people. People will be common and group of people, crowd will be collective, C-O-L, okay. Around the enclosure, common. That housed a troop of monkeys, group of monkeys. This one will be what? Collective, C-O-L, common. The zookeeper, we don't know the name of the zookeeper, common, it will be bunch of bananas, bananas, group of bananas, so it will be bunch will be collective, bananas will be common. Students, same, you have done here. Shrieked in delight, delight, so this is what? Feelings, so it will be what? Abstract, A you will write, okay. For proper you will write P, for abstract you will write A, and for collective you will write C-O-L, for common you will write C-O-M. The monkeys, same, you have done. Were swinging happily to everyone's joy, joy is also abstract. Unknowingly mother moved very close to the enclosure, you have done. One of the monkeys, monkeys common, you know, stooped and grabbed the string of beads, collective, common, that was around her neck, common. Mother, zookeeper, again one will be common, okay. Zookeeper, we don't know the name of the zookeeper. And if some nouns are left, you will mark it, okay, here in your book. After you mark it in your book, you can write in your copy, like proper nouns you will write in this way, proper nouns you will write, then all the proper nouns you have found here you will write the names, okay. Common noun you will write the heading, then whatever common nouns you have found you will write all the common nouns. Collective noun in same way and abstract noun in that way, okay, in your copy. First you will do this in your book, then after marking all these nouns, then you will write in your copy, okay. Have you understood how I told you? Like proper you will write proper noun, then all the nouns you have got collective, abstract in that way, okay. Understood? Book and copy this one, okay. So I hope you have understood. Thank you.